What's going on to all my gamers and gamers? This your boy Kano, the brutally honest gamer, and I'm back with another video. You heard me? Let's get it, let's go, let's talk about it, you dig? So, I know I haven't been making content on this channel in the last few weeks. I think it's about 3 to 4 weeks since I last dropped some content on this channel. Y'all already know I've been on the gamer section channel, flooding y'all with a lot of content. As far as reviews is concerned, we've been reviewing a lot of games over there. So make sure y'all go subscribe to that channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers over there. And on this channel, you make sure y'all subscribe to this channel as I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers also. You heard me? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's talk about what just transpired today. Basically, I'm going to say it like this in the facility in this predicament that's going on. So basically, to everybody that's wondering, the FTC took a massive L, and I'm going to explain to y'all why. Everybody know there's been a lot of roadblocks within the Activision Blizzard King deal with Microsoft, you feel me? And what's really going on, the FTC tried to really block the situation because of lying Jim Ryan, because you know he needs to be fired because he's known to be lying all the time, you dig? But the FTC took a massive loss based off the fact that they had a weak case against Microsoft, and they was basically just listening to what Jim Ryan said, and there was no actual truth to what Jim Ryan was saying. He was actually lying and not telling the truth. I'm telling y'all and speaking to y'all the actual factual, nothing rational, figgity facts, no fiction. So with that being said, basically the deal should be closed at about, I say sometime next week. But there's a little hurdle that Microsoft still got to go through, and that includes the CMAs in a major way. It's like CMAs had actually folded under pressure, and now they really paused the situation so they can renegotiate with Microsoft so the remedies of this whole cloud gaming can be on point, up to par. You dig what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm going by what I read personally, and this is me speaking from the heart, because people don't know how to speak from the heart nowadays. Anywho, I got a separate video coming out like of the top franchises that Microsoft can actually have back in as a potential return. It's going to be another video for that. But these are just my thoughts on the whole deal. In my reaction, in my point of view, I'm like, finally, we are actually done with this whole debacle. And this is just me being real. Because I got tired of hearing about this whole FTC situation with the acquisition. I'm actually happy for the acquisition to be done with so we can get more games on Game Pass. And honestly, I'm all for playing free games on Game Pass. You really got to pay about $15, $16 a month, but I'm cool with it. Game Pass, you dig what I'm saying? I'm cool with it, you dig? So, in my whole ordeal of thinking about the whole process of the situation, we'll be able to play games like Call of Duty, all the Call of Duties on there, the Diablos, the Spyros, the Crash, just to name a few in Game Pass, because there's going to be a boatload of games going to Game Pass, paying for a premium on that joint. You dig what I'm saying? But like I said, there's some franchises, in my opinion, that really needs to come back, and I think Microsoft is going to do justice with that. So within this video right here, this is actually my thoughts about this, and I'm gonna think about it like this. With studios like B-Nox, Toys for Bob's, Visionary, you know, just to name a few, I think when it comes to Call of Duty is not going to come out every year, and I think that's a good thing because Call of Duty has become extremely stale as of late, and it's been like that since the 2010s, the early 2010s, and at this point we really need a change in the gaming culture when it comes to Call of Duty. And I think when it comes to the supporter studios that originally used to be their own studio, I think it will be a good look for their own studios like I said, Toys for Bob, B-Nox and all of them to actually come out of the supportive narrative and become more of a mainline studio to create games, because there's games like Singularity, in my opinion, that was made from Raven Software. People were saying that game was trash, but personally for me, I think that game was actually underrated. That's just my personal opinion. That game was underrated. It was underappreciated. It was phenomenal. You heard me? And I really think, in my opinion, this game should actually make its return. It could be a reboot. It can have a sequel. You never know. A whole remastered. It would do justice. You feel me? I think it should make its return. Not only that, the prototype series needs to make its return. Either in a reboot or a prototype 3. You never know. The possibility is endless. Then not only that, the True Crimes, the Tenchu, the Tony Hawks, the World of Warcraft possibly coming to console, new IPs, Lions, Tigers, Bears, oh my, you never know, but the possibility is endless. Microsoft owns approximately about 30 studios at this point once that whole acquisition sometime next week, and I think it's an actual good look, in my opinion. I'm saying this is in my opinion, this is my thoughts. So at the end of the day, with this whole FTC deal, the FTC deal situation basically backfiring in their face because they don't have a case against Microsoft, and with this deal closing, it looks like it's going to be like this. Sony's going to have to bring their A game when it comes to competition, and we as the gaming culture, and we both know in the whole culture of gaming that this whole debacle when it comes to the beef between Microsoft and Sony is far from over. There's going to be a lot of acquisitions on both sides. My advice to Microsoft is stop trying to buy publishers and buy more selective studios like IO Interactive or People Can Fly, you feel me? Or them Chinese and Japanese studios out there that can actually work and make the same type of quality games of Lost Soul aside, or Rise of the Ronin, just to name a few. What Microsoft needs right now is a fighting game studio too, so they can create the fighting games and bring back Killer Instinct to a certain degree. There's a lot of changes that needs to be made when it comes to the studios, and I'm gonna just say this: with Microsoft, we're about to have a lot of exclusives coming to Xbox, but when it comes down to Call of Duty and Diablo, I don't see that ever being like exclusive to Microsoft. It's going to be a multiplayer. They're going to treat those two games and Overwatch on the caliber of Minecraft when it comes to that. But games like Singularity, the Tony Hawk franchise, Crash, and Spyro, I see that more into the exclusive realm. And people may not know, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, that used to be Sony exclusives back in the day. So since Microsoft owns that, that's going to be exclusive to Microsoft the way I'm seeing it. And then the True Crime series, it'll most likely be exclusive to Microsoft too if they decide to bring that back. Or the Tenchu series. There's a lot of possibilities that's actually endless with this whole deal. People don't understand that Microsoft is going to have a hell of a lot of exclusives. Then not only that, with that King deal, with the mobile department, they're going to reckon about $2 to $3 billion a month off of the Candy Crush Shock and the other mobile games that Activision actually created. So that's going to be a good look for them. You feel me? So that's really all I got to say about this in this particular video. I got another video of the top 5 franchises that could potentially return since Microsoft actually acquired the Activision Blizzard King. That video is coming soon. I'm going to have to really detail it, and I want to have a more professional approach on that type of video, you dig? So comment below y'all thoughts about this whole ABK FTC debacle that just unfolded, that FTC took a massive L and the CMA actually folded under pressure. Y'all comment y'all thoughts about that below, and make sure again subscribe to this channel and subscribe to the Gamer Section channel. On both channels we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, you dig? Let's get it, let's go. I'm out, peace.